Happyend is a Japanese coming-of-age drama about a group of students at a turning point in their young lives. It has a sci-fi dystopian twist that amplifies the underlying angst and tension. As much as this movie sets up a fantasy world where the country is on the verge of being transformed, the story narrows its focus to a more digestible plot. Ku and Yuta had been friends for years, but as they prepare to leave high school and enter a new phase of life, their priorities begin to diverge. Yuta continues to have a jovial, childlike spirit that can sometimes lead to trouble, while Ku has begun to take the world more seriously, both due to the influence of a new politically minded girl who has caught his attention, and recent unrest in Japan surrounding an earthquake and the emergency measures that have emerged as a result. Happyend is a beautiful coming-of-age drama at its core. Happyend. Happyend offers fascinating insight into the relationship between its characters. More than the actual plot, it's the characters and their connections that make the movie worthwhile. Their decisions and the growth they experience build the film's foundations. The film does a spectacular job of making the ordinary seem extraordinary, as everything else takes a backseat to the friendship at the heart of the narrative. The subtle dystopian elements remain interesting, as the introduction of high-tech surveillance equipment erodes freedoms and propels the story forward, but it's the characters who are more profoundly compelling. At the outset, Yuta and Ku appear to be on the same page, and their friendship is easy and fun. However, a prank sets in motion several major events that force them to confront what they want and where they will go next. It's well composed, and the narrative flow feels completely natural and evenly paced. It leads to a thoroughly satisfying conclusion that takes the story full circle. Happyend's dystopian setting is cleverly designed. Ku and Yuta looking at the principal's car in Happyend. The dystopian narrative is particularly clever. Japan is being ruled by a dictator seeking to expand his power, and is using the incoming earthquake to excuse stricter rules. Meanwhile, one school appears to echo the progression from freedom to something else in the face of a supposed threat. The principal of the school is negatively affected by a prank, and in the face of what he deems a terrorist act, he implements a school-wide security system. However, it's more than simple cameras, as these high-tech devices track and assign behavioral scores to students, leading to punishments and messages home about delinquent behavior. With this, the broader narrative offers a look at the students' world and the ways they want it to change. While they can take action on a smaller scale to try and affect real change, the wider world remains the same. This clever choice further colors how the story and students are shown. While it's not a particularly expansive sci-fi world, the message is clear, and it helps Happyend stick the landing with a simple, clear narrative that is rich and well designed.